I think my last race was 2014 at BU. I did a 5K, but yeah, I don't do much indoor. I'm usually just putting in base work, so it'll be fun.
Is Coach Ray with you this weekend?
He'll be coming up. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what advice did he give you on this 5,000 meters at the Arc? Because Kim Smith ran 14:39 here, 3 years ago, something like that?
Yeah, she's a machine indoor, so I think just because it's 200-meter loops instead of 400, you can kind of get into a zone and click them off, especially in a 5K, which can be kind of a long time to focus. So I think he just, the way Kim did it was to get into the zone, and I think he just was advising me to do the same.
Now you've come from warm weather training in Arizona where you're buying a home, I believe. So getting away from New York to some warmth.
Yeah, we've been going there every winter for a couple of years, so it'll be fun to have more of a base there in the winter months and a place for my training partners to stay and kind of have a little winter camp.
Can I come too? Because it gets a bit cold in New York.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Come on down.
Anything you've made any adjustments? Are you making any adjustments this year? Are you doing anything different in training from what you did the previous year?
Nothing hugely different. I'm focusing on the New York City half again in March.
There you go. They'll be pleased with that.
Yeah.
Another plug. That's it.
It was a great thing to have on the schedule because it forced me to do a lot of strength work that I think paid off all year, and it was obviously a great event for me, and so I really wanted to come back. So we're mimicking that this year and hoping it pays off again and keeps me strong all the way through August.
You know what they're going to ask you though, don't you? You know what they're all going to ask you. Will you do the New York City Marathon?
Definitely looking forward to doing
the
marathon.
TCS New York City Marathon, I should add.
Looking forward to the day I do a marathon. I'm really inspired by watching the marathon trials this past weekend, although that made me a little afraid to try it. At the end of a marathon, watching that always makes me afraid, but also really intrigued and have some good long runs after watching that race.
Did you get teary when you watched the end? I mean, it was very emotional, the women's race in particular, wasn't it? I mean, I found it so, and I'm sure other people did. I'm sitting there going, oh dear, 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 oh goodness.
Yeah, it was amazing to watch, just the teamwork with Shalane and Amy, and just the way the heat kind of made it such a dramatic finish on both sides. And watching Meb finish always makes me teary-eyed, pretty much. So it was inspiring, men's and women's both, and yeah, definitely a great race to watch.
Questions? David Hunter.
And Molly, you're such a terrific athlete that your string of successes on the road this fall really wasn't that much of a surprise, but it was sort of the relentless, mission-driven way that you accomplished it. How much did the conclusion of the 10,000 meters in Beijing influence or inspire you for that great string of victories this fall?
A little bit. I mean, I had a lot of those races on the schedule anyway, but I added a few more and maybe just used it as an outlet to run hard and just kind of put in a hard effort. I'm glad I had those races to look forward to. I think it just helped to focus on the next race and helped me go forward.
And you wanted to buy a house in Arizona, so surprised me.
Yeah, so there you go.
Yes, Saucony must love you to death, dear. Every time you win one of these races, they're thinking, oh, another bonus check coming your way. But it goes to the house, right? Yeah, that's good. Final question for Molly before we wrap up this side, because we're going to have photo ops. All the athletes here will gather with the various dignitaries in the room for pictures. Final question for Molly? No? Okay. Thank you very much. We'll have pictures now, and then momentarily they'll go behind the scenes for deeper conversations. Thank you very much.